how are you guys today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. If you are not having an amazing day, I really hope that your day gets better from here on out. I really hope that you guys are getting ready for Christmas. I am really excited. When I was little, it was so weird. Like, I would count down the days to open presents, and now it makes me so happy to give presents to people and like thoughtful, happy gifts and make other people happy. I love the Christmas spirit. We're all super merry here. You know, we got like the, what is the Santa hat and some jingly earrings. These are my daughter's, but I liked them. This is the only red shirt that I have, and I picked it up and it's all ripped all the way down here. So I'm like, oh no, I don't know how to sew at all. So I have to like take this to my mama's and be like, Mama, help. So I put in some safety pins. But anyway, I hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas planned and you get to see your family and do all those fun things. But anyway, I want to talk about Britney Spears' December 8th court date. Now, there was 3-minute orders that were entered into the court docket, and I want to go ahead and go through those with you so we know kind of what happened. And so let's go ahead and get started. This is the first minute order right here. And here we go. This is everybody that was here, and let me go through them real quick so you guys know. It's the same on all three, so we don't have to keep going through them, but this is who was here. We got Gerald Cohen, and that's the former attorney of Jamie. We got Jamie Spears, who was there electronically. He is, we all know, former conservator, Britney's dad. We got John Zabel. Is it John Zabel or John Zabel? I've heard it both ways, but I'm just going to call him John Zabel. So we got John Zabel. He is, of course, the temporary conservator of the estate, and he is in charge of getting all of Britney's money from all these various businesses and getting it all back into one place and giving it back to Britney. We have Maria Mondia. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she is the attorney for Jody Montgomery. We have Alex Weingarten. That is Jamie's new attorney. We have Yasha Bronstein, and that is the attorney for Lynn. We have Justin Gold, and he is the attorney for John Zabel. Of course, we got Mr. Big Daddy Matt Rosengart, Britney's attorney. We got Lisa McCurdy. She is another attorney for Britney. And we have Eric Adler, who is also Jamie's attorney. Now, before we go any further, I want to show you guys my my notes real quick, just because I think it's hilarious. Here are my notes, and I'll just show you like right here who was there, and like, you know, here's everybody, but look, this is Jamie, and that is how he appears in my notes. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. So okay, let's go ahead and get to it. Now, this minute order, the matter is called into hearing, the court takes testimony, yada yada. The court orders the parties to meet and confer regarding the proposed order to terminate the conservatorship. It says the court further finds and orders that Britney Jean Spears has the ability to execute documents in transacting business or on her own behalf, and that any previous order entered by this court regarding restricting her ability to sign estate plan documents is revoked. So this is a big thing, and this is what everybody is super happy about. I'm super happy about it. It's soupy happy is whatever. I'm soupy happy about it. So Britney is not only free, she's finally free. She was freed on November 12th, but there was those circumstances where they were trying to figure out the money. But anyway, Britney Jean Spears now has the ability to execute documents in transacting business on her own behalf. So she is allowed to sign estate planning documents and do everything on her own behalf by herself. That's amazing. But it says and this is awesome. Any previous order that was entered by this court regarding restricting Britney's abilities to sign any documents or estate planning or anything in that way, any order that they put in to restrict her abilities is revoked. So I know that there was a lot of worry on Jamie's part. Like, they were worried about if she would be able to sign, or if she would be able to say no, she's not paying for his lawyers or whatever. And now we see that she is now in control. So that is amazing. And honestly, I don't think that they were going to allow her to pay for his attorney fees anyway. But yeah, that's the only thing he was worried about. Of course, he was worried that since she's allowed to do so, now she's going to say that they're not paying for his fees. Of course, that's what he's worried about. But he loves her so much, right, guys? Ugh. Anyway, pursuant to the request by counsel, the court continues this matter on January 19th, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. So, let's go ahead. It says here the petition substituted judgment filed by John Zabel on November 12th, 2021 is continued to January 19th as well. Now, I want to go through that as well. And of course, down here at the bottom, it says that the court extends John Zabel's authority limited to pursuing and finishing off the petition for the substituted judgment as follow-up and conclusion of his services as temporary conservator of the estate until January 19th. So they're extending that until January 19th so he can continue his duties of trying to get all Britney's money back. Now, this minute order number 2. Of course, all the same people are there, and it says matter is called for hearing, and the court's on record, argument is heard. The court adopts is tentative and rules as followed. Now, the motion to seal the files for the substituted judgment by John Zabel is granted. So, and then it says the petition. Substituted judgment filed by John Zabel on November 12th, 2021 is continued until Wednesday, January 19th. And it also says that he is limited to, they're extending his authority, but he's limited to finishing off the petition for the substituted judgment. And as it follows up, the conclusion of his service as temporary conservator until January 19th. So they are continuing that. Now, the substituted judgment that was filed by John Zabel, now I'm confused. The substituted judgment that was filed by John Zabel, this is going to be like some minor details. Supposedly, it was supposed to be like some minor details. But I'm worried about this document because the court, he filed to seal this document. And I'm a little worried about it because why was this document filed in secret, and why is it being completely sealed off from the public? Now, I don't know why they are sealing this document from the public, because everything in this, everything so far in this conservatorship has been open to the public. And when somebody tried to seal it, Britney always objected. Like, she wanted it to remain open so the public could, see what was going on and help her. But I just wonder why this document is being sealed. Like, is it because there's something in it that's fishy, or is it because, like, there's documents in it where her money is at, maybe? I don't know. But it just worries me when they want to seal something. But this minute order number 2 pertains to the motion to seal the subsequent judgment petition. Now, this shows that the motion to seal was granted. So again, it's just weird. What is John Zabel doing? What does he have the authority to do? He definitely has the authority to gather all Britney's money and get it back to her. That's what we know. But is there anything else that he has the authority to do? I don't know. We don't know because we can't see. And so it's just a little worrisome. And of course, nobody's ever going to sit here and say, but I trust the court. Like, I just don't know what else he has the authority to do. I have no idea why it's sealed to the public. I don't know because I can't see it, And usually, to seal something off from the public, you have to present your case to the judge of why you want to seal it, and it has to be a good reason. So we didn't even ever hear his reasoning to want to seal, which is weird because Jody wanted to seal a doc. We'll see that in the next minute order. She wanted to seal some stuff, and she had to say why. So, what was his reasoning to seal this document? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm just a little worried about it. He didn't say his reasoning for it to be sealed, but it must have been a good reason. I mean, we can't trust, you know what I mean. But he had to have had a reason for it to be granted. But let's go ahead and move on to the last minute order, and this is minute order number 3. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I had to take a minute. Let's go ahead and review this 3rd minute order. This 3rd minute order is the last one. There was only 3 of them. So Jody Montgomery also filed a motion to seal her care plan. Now, technically, it's not a care plan because it's only called a care plan when Britney is in, or anybody is in the conservatorship. Since she's not in the conservatorship anymore, it's not called a care plan, but it's like a transition plan. Remember, Jody said she was going to do everything she could to help Britney transition back into the real world. Well, that is what is going on, and that is what this plan is. On this plan, it was Jody is wanting to have it sealed, which doesn't sit right with a lot of people at all, because of course everything that's happened to Britney, and people do not trust that at all. They're like, wait, you're trying to seal this? Why? What's in it? What are you trying to do to her? You know. But Jody filed the petition to seal this plan, and she gave her argument in court, and she said that she wanted to seal the plan because some of the doctors that she handpicked for Britney might not want their names out there, which I don't know if that's a good enough reason to be sealed off from the public, because like these doctors are new doctors. They're just doctors that's going to help Britney with therapy and help her transition back into the real world. But all the horrible doctors from like years ago that did all those horrible things to Britney and like lied and do all that stuff, all their names are out there in public records. So this is a little fishy to me, and apparently it's a little fishy to Judge Brenda Penny as well, because she said that she did not grant this like she did John Zabel's. She said that she needed more evidence before, and she is going to she's going to rule on that on January 19th as well. So January 19th, 2022 is the date, is the issue date for the 12th accounting. So the next court date is set for January 19th, 2022. And on this court date, they are going to discuss the 12th accounting. And this is a really big issue, and this is the court date where they're going to talk about Lou Taylor and TriStar Sports and Entertainment. And Lou Taylor actually had access to Britney's money for the first 12 years of this conservatorship, and she's going to have to answer to all of that accounting for and for the, of course, for the 12th year that she had access to Britney's money. She's going to have to answer to all of that. I think let me fix that. She's had access to all of Britney's money this whole 12 years, the first 12 years, and she's going to have to answer to all of that eventually, but this court date is just the whole 12th year, just the 12th year, and she's going to have to answer to all of that accounting. I mean, she used like $100,000 of Britney's money to sue Brian Kuchar, and she also took $20,000 and gave that to Brian Kuchar. So, like, when you think about it, why would you try to sue somebody and then end up giving them money? Something obviously isn't right there. But did she use that money? Is that Britney's money that she used? Like, you know, people want to know these things, right? So that same year, the 12th year of the conservatorship, Lou Taylor also wanted a minimum of $500,000 of Britney's money, even though Britney was not working at all and she was on a work hiatus. She wasn't working whatsoever. And we know that Jamie just approved that without even a question and just gave it to her. I mean, Lou was the business manager. There was no business going on. So what was she managing at all? I mean, if she wants to, she can say that it was like merch, Britney's perfume line, like things like that. But why would she need $500,000 extra this year when Britney wasn't working at all? And that's something she's going to have to answer to. And now I know that Jamie was set up to be deposed twice on 2 separate occasions, and he did not show up to either one of them, which is funny. He keeps saying he wants to do the best for his daughter and he loves Britney and blah, 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 but he never has showed up to any of these depositions, and he's refusing to speak or answer any questions on his conduct or anything. But anyways, I know that, I don't know if Lou Taylor herself has actually been deposed yet, or they've tried to depose her yet, but I do know that Robin Greenhill was supposed to be deposed, and she is like Lou Taylor's right-hand man, you know, whatever, and she did not show up to her deposition either. So, like, they're gonna have to answer to this. Like, them just not showing up and trying not to give over evidence and files and things like that, which we will talk more about in the next video. Jamie's response to these objections and stuff. He filed a response, and we'll talk about that in the next video. I'm gonna try to have it out immediately. But they're not giving files. They're trying not to give any like documents, any files. They're trying to like not show up for their depositions. They're eventually gonna have to answer to this, so they're just prolonging it and like taking their time. I don't know if they're trying to prolong it like it's a strategy so they can like do things and put stuff places and hide stuff or shred stuff, you know, allegedly. I don't know what they're doing this for, but they're gonna find out. You guys are gonna find out everything you did. But Lou Taylor is also refusing to turn over any evidence and refusing to turn over certain documents as well. So they're supposed to talk about this on January 19th, 2022 also. And so this is going to be like a huge court date for Britney. I know Lou Taylor said that she should not have to give these files over and stuff like that, but yeah, she's going to have to give it over. And they are going to talk about this on January 19th, which is going to be very, very interesting. I wish I could be there, but I don't have the money to get out to LA, but I mean, I wish I could. I would love to be there. So this is everything. That's a last minute order for the December 8th court date. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions and what you think about all this down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. I mean, do you think that they're going to force them to show up to these depositions? Do you think, why do you think that the John Zabel's stuff was sealed? Do you think they'll let Jody seal her care transition plan or whatever you want to call it? I'm just very curious. I'd love to see what you guys all think. And so I am going to actually start recording the video about Jamie and his response as well and try to get that out to you guys as soon as I can. I'm just going to like record a bunch because like I have so many that are ready. So I'm going to try and record, and then I'm going to edit, upload, and just try to get them out to you guys as fast as I can. But that's it for this one. If you guys liked this video or at least found it informative, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really means a lot to me. It helps so much. It means so much to me. It really does, you guys. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love to have you guys in the family. I try to upload several times a week. I'm trying my best to upload at least every other day. For some reason, my uploads, like my videos don't look as crisp and clean and good as other people's, but I have a great camera and a great software, so I don't know what's wrong. So I'm trying to like render and produce it in like better formats, but then that's taking like 10 hours to upload on YouTube, and I don't know if that's normal or if that's like my computer. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure this out so I can get it to you guys faster. But anyways, that's everything for today, you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other. You never know what other people are going through that day, and even just a smile could really, really lighten someone's day and bring their energy up. So just be kind to each other, you guys. Love you guys. Bye.